Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to send emails using SMTP by Pabbly for your retail business inquiries received via Google Forms. So let's suppose I am handling customer service for my retail business and I have put this Google Forms on my website. Now I want whenever a customer fills this form for the inquiry, an automated email should be sent to that customer. So I can do this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Google Forms and SMTP by Pabbly. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here as my trigger application, I will take Google Forms from where I will receive new inquiry. And then in my action application, I will take SMTP by Pabbly or simple mail transfer protocol with the help of which I am going to send emails. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to send emails using SMTP by Pabbly for retail business inquiries via Google Forms. For this, we are going to create automation between Google Forms and SMTP by Pabbly with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, just click on this plus icon and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow for which I need to click on this create workflow. And first I need to give the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first let's name this workflow as send emails using SMTP by Pabbly for your retail business inquiries received via Google Forms. And now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created and I want to select this all automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to send emails using SMTP by Pabbly for the inquiries that are made via Google Forms, which means whenever an inquiry will be submitted, an automated email will be sent to that customer, which means whenever an inquiry will be received, this complete workflow here will get triggered. So here in my trigger application, I will take Google Forms. And then in my trigger event, I will take new response received because as soon as the response will be received, this complete workflow will get triggered. Now I have to make connection between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect for which a webhook URL is provided to me and this URL will act as a bridge to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So reading this help desk given below over here, I will make this connection and to make this connection, let me take you to my Google Forms. So this is my Google Forms by the name Trend Shop Inquiry Form and I have added these fields that have first name, last name, phone, email, name of the product and the inquiry. So I have to make sure that I turn on this required button of my last field on and then I have to scroll up and click on this responses. Then I have to click on this link to sheets. Here it's asking me to create a new spreadsheet or select the existing spreadsheet. So I will click on this create a new spreadsheet. And here we can see this spreadsheet has opened. The name of the spreadsheet here is Trend Shop Inquiry Form. And it has all the fields that I have in my Google Forms. And also that the name of my Google Forms was Trend Shop Inquiry Form. So here now to make this connection, I have to click on this extensions. Then go to add-ons and then click on this get add-ons. So here Google Workspace Marketplace has appeared in front of me where I need to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. And it is showing installed because I have already installed this in my Google Sheets. But if you are doing this for the first time, you have to follow the same process and then make sure that you refresh your Google Sheets. Now I have to click on this extensions, go to Pabbly Connect Webhooks and then click on this initial setup. So now this box will pop up in front of you where you need to enter the webhook URL and then enter the trigger column. So this is the same webhook URL which I am provided in my Pabbly Connect workflow. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and from over here copy this webhook URL and simply paste that over here. Now I have to enter the trigger column. So it's written, the trigger column will be a final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So over here in this sheet, my final data entry column or the trigger column or the last column is column G. And whenever the data will be added in this column, the whole row data will be sent to the Pabbly Connect. So over here I will enter column G and then click on the submit. So setup configured successfully. Now I have to perform one more important step. Go to extensions, click on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks and then click on the send on event. So this step will make sure whatever data is added in future, it is sent to Pabbly Connect. So now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and if I scroll down, I can see this waiting for the webhook response and under this it is written, now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now so as to check this connection of Pabbly Connect and Google Forms that we have created with the help of this webhook URL, we need to do a test submission for which we need to fill this form. And for that I have to click on this send and then copy the link of this form and then open that in a new tab. Here I am going to fill this form with some dummy details. So let's say my first name is New. My last name is user, my phone number is, my email address is new@pabblytudes.com, the name of the product is smartphone, let's say smartphone X, and my inquiry is, can you please provide me. Now I have added all these details and then I have to click on the submit. So I have submitted my form. Now this detail should be added in my Pabbly Connect and also in my Google Sheets. So let's open Pabbly Connect and here we can see we have instantly received the response. The phone number was this, the name of the product was smartphone X, the first name is New, last name is user, inquiry is, can you please provide the details of the features in smartphone X, and then the email address was new@pabblytudes.com. Now I need to open my Google Sheet. So here also I have received the response. The first name was New, last name was user, phone number was this, email address was new@pabblytudes.com, name of the product is smartphone X, and the inquiry is, can you please provide the details of the features in smartphone X. So this means Pabbly Connect is successfully connected with the Google Forms. We have received the response after submitting the form and these details have also been added in my Google Sheets. So this means Pabbly Connect is connected with Google Forms and now I need to move to my next step, which is whenever I receive inquiry in my Google Form, I want to send automated emails, and for that I am going to use a feature by Pabbly which is SMTP as my action application, and then in my action event I'll take send email. Now I have to click on this connect. If you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and to build this connection we have to add all these details: host name, username, password, encryption type and port. So let me add all these details. So here I have added all the details and next I have to click on this save. So SMTP by Pabbly is connected with Pabbly Connect, and SMTP or Simple Mail Transfer Protocol is a protocol used for sending emails across the internet. It enables the transfer of messages between the email servers, ensuring proper delivery to recipients. So now that SMTP is connected with Pabbly Connect, I have to enter all these details. So the first one is from name and from email. So from name is Trend Shop. Here as you can see, the name of my retail business is Trend Shop. So I have added the name Trend Shop over here. Now I need to enter the from email. So I'm going to enter my own email address with the help of which I'm going to send this mail. Now in the reply to field, I'm leaving this blank because I'm not going to reply to anyone. and then in the to field I have to enter the email address that I have received as the response from my Google Forms. So now to enter this, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So I have received the response from Google Forms, so I will simply click on this Google Forms and then scroll down and enter the email address as new@pablitudes.com. Now I do not want the CC email or the BCC email. Now I have to enter the subject. So here the subject is thank you for your inquiry, and then I have to enter the body, and it is written enter the HTML body of the email, use BR for new line. So I have to enter the mail in HTML format. So here I have added my body of the email. Dear demo, thank you for reaching out to us through our Google Forms. We appreciate your interest in this product. Our team is currently reviewing your request and will get back to you shortly with the information you need. Thank you once again for your interest in Trend Shop. We look forward to assisting you. Best regards, Trend Shop. So over here I have added this demo 1, demo 2 and demo 3, and I have to first remove this, and now to enter this I am going to use mapping again. So I have received my response from Google Forms, so I will now enter the name of the customer, which was new user, and here in the demo 2 I will remove this and enter the name of the product, which was this. Now in the demo 3 I will remove this and then enter the inquiry. Mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping. Now after entering all these details, I simply have to click on the save and send test request. So here I can see I have received the response. The status is success. Email has been sent to new@pablitudes.com. Now I need to open my email and check whether I have received this mail there or not. So here we can see we have received the response. The subject of the mail was thank you for your inquiry, and the mail was this: dear new user, thank you for reaching out to us through Google Form. We appreciate your interest in smartphone X. We have received your inquiry. Can you please provide the details of the feature? So this was my inquiry. Our team is currently reviewing your request and will get back to you shortly with the information you need. And this has been sent to the same mail that we have entered, new@pablitudes.com. So now to summarize, we took Google Forms as our trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect with the help of this webhook URL. We submitted a form and received the response here and also in the Google Sheets, after which we took our action application as SMTP by Pabbly, and then we entered the from name and from email. We entered the email on which we want to send this mail. We drafted the mail in a HTML format, simply clicked on the save and send test request, and then received this mail on that particular email. So we have successfully created automation between Google Forms and SMTP by Pabbly with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you like this video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.